And iWatches and everything else, you see a lot more fit people. And, I see this the opposite. It seems like there's less fit people. I think people convince themselves that, if I buy one of these devices, I don't have to exercise anymore. It's kind of like you go and you buy an iWatch, and then you cancel your gym membership. And it's even funnier sometimes you see people have one on each wrist. And you wonder if that's a fashion statement. Or maybe they're just trying to cut their workout time in half. 150 was 150, I'm done. But I don't wear one because it doesn't give me information that I need. All right? I only exercise for two reasons. One, so I can eat, and the other is I can drink excessively. Right? So anybody that tells you any different is either a professional athlete or a liar. That's the only reason why you would do something like that. So I think what they need to do is come up with a device that's going to give people like me, people like us, information that we really want to know. Right? So instead of calories and steps, how about beer and cake? Right? So here's how it works. So you get out your app and you go to the screen so you can synchronize it, Bluetooth it on your little device. And there's a menu there. All right, category, beer. Right? Type, double IPA. Quantity, 6-pack. No, 12-pack. Right? So now you start going. All right, you're going, you're working it out, and as you look, you see these 12 empty bottles on your iWatch. You're going, and the faster you go, the faster they fill out. You got a good night coming. But you really don't want to be around me when I work out. I'm pretty gross. I sweat like a pig. There's some people they can wear one of those Arctic coats when they work out, and there's not a drop of sweat. Me, I start sweating about 2 hours before I go to the gym. and it comes from everywhere. It's every pore. I didn't realize your fingernails could sweat, but when I'm done, it's coming out of there. And I'm also really noisy. And that's just going up the stairs to the locker room. So about a week ago, I went to a spin class. It's a room full of bikes that go nowhere. And people sit on these bikes on a regular basis, and they leave all these deposits on there. So you get in there. It's kind of like a petri dish with pedals. And so the instructor says, we're going to climb this hill in 3 stages. So by the first stage, there's a moat that's formed around my bike, and it's starting to kind of sway a little bit. I'm getting seasick because there's so much water there. It's taking up some buoyancy. By the second stage, the people around me have put on ponchos because as I'm pumping my arms and shaking, there's stuff flying over the time. And as in the third stage, I'm having my death cries, and I'm asking for last rites. But I finally get to the top. And I look up, and there's the instructor, and he's reading the manual for the defibrillator. And I stand back, okay, workout's done. But the best part of the workout for me is the stretch. You've done all this hard work, and now you can get on the ground, kind of lay out there. And, you don't really have to do much. You can, just move your shoulder or move the leg. Nobody knows what you're doing over there. You can get on one of those rollers and go back and forth and order a pizza on your phone. I think that's what people do when they do that. And then, you're very territorial about your stretching spot, It's like, you're there and you kind of have an eye out the whole time. Oh, I'm sorry, stretching that arm. No, you can't say, oh, sorry, gotta get this one too. But my favorite part of the stretch is I've taken a spot from a yoga position called Savasana. It's called the dead pose. Basically, you lie on the floor and you don't do anything. I think it's Hindu for lazy shit. So there was one time that I was doing the Savasana, and I said, I'm going to really get into this. So, get on the floor, lay out, relaxing my feet, good. Relaxing my knees, my thighs, my hips. Get the butt down, that feels good. Shoulders back, hands, close your eyes. I'm really concentrating on this. Next thing I know, somebody's shaking my shoulder. Come on, buddy, it's time to close the club.